Hello, students. Welcome to EduRep. Have you ever wondered how the food on your plate or the phone in your hand travel from an idea to your doorstep? In this short lesson, we will explore what business really means, how it shapes our lives, and the main steps that move products from producers to consumers. Think of three characters in this story: the producer who creates goods, the trader who moves them, and the customer who uses them. Together, they form a chain of activities that we call business. And today, we will walk through each link gently and clearly. People have different needs and wants: food to eat, clothes to wear, schools to learn in, and transport to move around. So, businesses exist to meet those needs. Before a product reaches a shop shelf, it usually goes through production, manufacturing, distribution, and finally exchange. And each stage adds value and utility. Business is an economic activity that combines these stages with the main aim of earning profit. But it also creates jobs, supports growth, and produces useful goods for society. Let's clarify the meaning a little more simply. The word business comes from being busy, and it refers to any regular activity where goods or services are produced and sold for profit. A business is more than a one-time sale. It is a continual activity involving production, procurement, and sale of goods or services. There are a few key characteristics to remember. Business is economic in nature. It requires production or procurement. It involves sale or exchange, and it usually operates regularly with the intention of making profit. Business also carries uncertainty and risk, meaning profits are not guaranteed and losses can happen, which is why entrepreneurs plan and prepare carefully. Now let us look at the broad roles business plays in the economy, especially from a historical perspective you might find interesting. Trade and commerce have long been central to economic life. And in India, for instance, ancient maritime and overland routes like the Silk Route helped the country become a major center of trade. These exchanges brought surplus income, supported agriculture and handicrafts, and encouraged the growth of banking and financial practices such as hundis and chittis to move money securely over long distances. Over time, trade developed transport, finance, and communication services. And for many centuries, India was one of the world's largest economies by wealth. Colonial rule disrupted this pattern by shifting emphasis from finished goods to raw materials. But after independence, India worked towards self-reliance through planning and later economic liberalization in 1991. Today, India is among the fastest growing economies, supported by rising incomes, investment, a young workforce, and initiatives such as Make in India and Digital India. Next, let us divide business activity into two big buckets: industry and commerce. Industry covers the production and processing of goods and services and is usually classified as primary, secondary, or tertiary. Primary industries extract or grow natural resources. Think farming, fishing, and mining. Secondary industries transform raw materials into finished products. This includes manufacturing, construction, and assembling goods like cars or electronics. Tertiary industries provide support services, offering transport, banking, insurance, or repair services that help the rest of the economy function. Commerce, on the other hand, removes obstacles in the movement of goods from maker to buyer and includes trade, transport, warehousing, banking, insurance, and advertising. These auxiliaries to trade create place, time, and information utility, moving goods where they are needed, storing them until demand arrives, and helping customers learn about products. For example, transport creates place utility, warehousing creates time utility, and advertising creates information utility that helps buyers choose wisely. Every business operates with objectives beyond profit. While profit fuels survival and growth, businesses also aim for market standing, innovation, increased productivity, and responsible use of resources. Innovation keeps products and services relevant, productivity measures efficiency, and good management of physical and financial resources determines long term success. Modern customers and communities increasingly expect businesses to act ethically and take on social responsibility by contributing to social needs and protecting the environment. Business risk is an unavoidable element. Some risks are speculative, where gain or loss is possible, and some are pure, where only loss can occur, such as fire or theft. Causes of risk are varied. Natural events like floods, human issues like strikes or dishonesty, economic changes such as shifting demand or price fluctuations, and political or mechanical failures. Recognizing and managing these risks is part of good business planning, and profit is often seen as the reward for taking calculated risks. If you are thinking about starting a business, entrepreneurship is the process of spotting needs, mobilizing resources, and organizing production to deliver value and earn returns. Key decisions include selecting the right line of business, determining the firm's size, choosing ownership structure, finding the best location, arranging financing, and building suitable physical facilities and a skilled workforce. Attention to tax planning, plant layout, and timing of launch also matters, because these practical details affect costs and customer access. To bring the ideas together, try a small thought experiment. If someone grows wheat only for their family, it is not a business. But if they grow wheat regularly to sell for profit, it becomes a business. Similarly, selling a single used item for profit does not make a business unless selling becomes a regular activity. So the key insight is this: business links human needs with organized activity. And while profit is the main goal, business also carries responsibilities and risks that must be managed thoughtfully. In short, business creates products, supports livelihoods, and drives economic development when run responsibly and innovatively. Quick recap: business means regular economic activity to produce and sell goods or services. It includes industry and commerce. It serves society while seeking profit. And it involves both opportunity and risk. If you want to explore any of these topics in more depth, like types of industry, banking functions, or how to prepare a business plan, EduRev has lessons, quizzes, and summaries to guide you step by step. Goodbye for now, and thank you so much for listening me today.